morning, everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Please respond. Okay. So let's start with the last session of decision making. Okay. So today we are going to discuss last year paper, that is for 2017, which happened in this year in the month of January here. All right. So in all, there are only 21 questions here. So basically this year there were only 21 questions, unlike 24 or 25, the number of questions was decreased. Okay. So there are 21 questions. So for these 21 questions, I'm going to give you only 50 minutes. I don't think you will be needing more than 50 minutes. Because if the paper is of 170 minutes, or I think, okay, how much is the time limit for in the XAT for the first section? 3 hours, 180 minutes or 170 minutes? 170 minutes. So ideally, I think you should devote time like 1 hour, 60 minutes in quant, 60 minutes in English, and 50 minutes in decision making. That should be the ideal time distribution. Okay. More than 50 minutes is not needed. So I'm going to give you only exactly 50 minutes, and after 50 minutes, we'll be starting with the poll here. Okay, so right now the time is 10:03. Okay, or let me just say rather 10:03. So 10:03 to 10:53. So I'm going to give you the rights also. Just do it. Okay, please check whether you all have got the privileges now. Can you all navigate through the slides? Yes or no? No? Okay. Just tell me. Let me check. Okay. Now check whether you all have got the privileges. Yes, so you all can start now. So right now 10:04, so 10:04 to I can say 10:55 approximately. Let me write down 10:05 to 10:55. Okay, so please start all of you. Last 20 seconds, please complete the poll. Okay, so let's start with the discussion now. Just give it a minute. Am I audible to everyone? Okay, let's start with the discussion. Easy paper, not a very difficult one. Question number 1 to 2. So it says, Vimla is the domestic help of Shreya and her neighbor Padma. Both live in a posh, gated community. Vimla not only cleans the house but also cooks for both the families. Shreya teases Vimla ever since she joined her family 4 years ago. Vimla joined Padma's household this year. Okay, a very simple question. Okay. One evening, Shreya, trying to pay the pizza delivery, was surprised to find a few 500 rupee notes missing from her purse that she was sure were there earlier. She wants to ascertain if someone had stolen the money. On reflecting, the following facts crosses her mind. Okay? And just look at here what is given here in this case. So I think somehow we cannot consider this is 1, 2. This is the third. This is fourth, and this is fifth. Okay. Now, which of the following combination of the above statements would decrease the likelihood that Vimla has stolen the money? Okay, decrease the likelihood that. Now, if the money was stolen, so it means kisne stole kya, that I need to find out. The first statement, in the last 1 year, Shreya had noticed cash missing on 3 occasions. Okay, so but okay, is it decreasing the chance that Vimla has stolen the money? No. It's a simple statement that Shreya has noticed the cash. Second, Shreya's husband also said that a few notes were missing from his wallet, though he was still not sure if they were stolen. So first two statements not at all anywhere related with the Bimla. Third is her eldest son had been pestering Shreya for the more pocket money for the last 3 weeks. In the last few days, he had stopped doing so. In the last 1 year, Bimla had received 6 mails from her family asking for the money. Her eldest son expenditure had gone up in the last few days. So can you say statement number 3 and 5? Statement number, if I use statement number 3 and 5, the combination of statement number 3 and 5, we are getting an idea that it might be possible that his eldest son has stolen the money. Yes or no? So eldest son has stolen the money. So in that case, the answer is nothing, but most of you have got it right. 65% of your mark, option number E, which is right, 3 and 5. Okay. The statement number 3 and 5 from these two statements, we will get an idea that this one is stolen. Their son has stolen. Its probability is from these two statements. Is that clear? Can I move to the next question? Not 65%. In fact, 95% of you are right. 94% of you are right. Great, good. So I don't think there is any need for discussing this question. Okay. Question number 2. Now, in question number 2, there is a mixed reaction actually. If I look at here, you are saying 12%, 12%, 6%, take up 59%, and 6%. So question number 1 was very easy. Now, Padma discovered some stolen money. Okay. Some money missing from her purse. She suspected that Bimla was stolen. Now, remember one thing, that she suspected. She suspects that Bimla has stolen it. It's not necessary that she has stolen it, but she suspected. As usual, whenever some money is missing in the house, everyone starts thinking that some servant has stolen the money. Most of the cases. So she wants to prevent. Now, what is the criteria? She wants to prevent the stealing from happening again. That is the important idea. So basic idea here is that she wants to prevent the stealing from happening again and is contemplating the following actions. And here it says arrange the following combination of the above actions in decreasing order of appropriateness. So decreasing order of appropriateness. So there are two things which are important here, which I need to take into account. That is prevention. Which statement is going to prevent the stealing from happening again, and the appropriateness. Appropriateness. क्या वो appropriate है या नहीं है? These are the two things which I need to actually identify in this question. Okay. Now, if you look at here, first statement, she would let it pass since to err is human. So from the first statement, can you prevent the stealing? Please tell me. Can you prevent the stealing? Yes or no? No. So first, we can't prevent. So if I'm talking about the first statement you can't prevent the stealing. As well as, is it appropriate? Yes, it is appropriate. So she should let it pass since to err is human. So yes, it's appropriate. Appropriate in the sense, what is the appropriate way to tackle that issue here? So yes, but it is not preventing. That is the major issue here. Now, second, she should confront Vimla and tell her that she knows the truth and the act is unpardonable regardless of past service, and she is thinking of terminating her services. So first of all, tell me there are two things like prevention and appropriateness. So is it a good decision? Whether it will help in the prevention? Yes or no? Yes, because if you are someone confronting it, so probably that person, Vimla, will be very much aware of this, and it might be possible that she will not try to, steal the money. So this is very much, it is quite helpful in prevent. It can help in preventing this one, but is it appropriate? No, you cannot directly accuse anyone. Because you have no proof, nothing yet. Because since you are just suspecting, you are directly accusing Vimla, directly confronting her, that I know the truth. So this is not an appropriate behavior. But yes, you can prevent it here. Okay. Second, next thing. She should tell Vimla. In fact, if I'm talking, she should tell Vimla that she is aware someone has stolen money from the house, but it is not sure who it is. Is it whether it is going to help in the preventing? Yes, because if she is telling Vimla, okay, that I know who has stolen the money, but is it appropriate? Yes, because you are not directly accusing anyone. You are not accusing Vimla. You are simply saying to Vimla that, okay, I am aware who has stolen the money, but she is not sure who it is. So somewhat it is preventing, yes, it is going to prevent, and as well as it is appropriate. But to what degree in comparison with the other options that we need to see. Fourth says, she should share with Vimla that never thinks Vimla has stolen the money. But she doesn't, though she doesn't. So, but it is interested in finding out the truth. So is it going to prevent? Yes, it can help in preventing. Okay. It is also appropriate? No. It is appropriate, yes, but in comparison with, if I compare these two, statement number 4 and 5, which is more appropriate? Tell me. Can you tell me if I compare, 3 and 4, statement number 3 and 4, which is more appropriate? 3 is more appropriate in comparison with the 4. So 3 should come before 4. 3 should come before 4. Okay. So 3 जो होना चाहिए वो 4 से पहले आना चाहिए. And 5th is also said that she should directly ask Vimla if she stole the money. Okay, so definitely it is going to prevent in the future, and promising her no punishment if she confesses. Okay, ठीक है, ये भी appropriate है, but among 3, 4, 5, ठीक है. I think 3 is okay. अगर मैं पूछता हूँ कि 3 and 5, which is more appropriate? दोनों से प्रिवेंशन, but 3 is more appropriate. So can you say 3 should come before 4 and 5? So the answer for this question is actually the option number. हाँ, that's why it is not appropriate ना. अच्छा है. अब ये बोल रहा है तो मैं क्या कर सकता अगर ये ऑप्शन ही ऐसा दिया हुआ है, and you need to identify whether this option is this statement is appropriate or not. Okay. So that's why the answer here among the given choices we can say 3, 5 and 4. Option number D is the correct answer. 3, 5 and 4. 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. But 2 is not appropriate, so you need to arrange thinking from that point of view also. ठीक है ना? तो इसलिए 3, 5, 4 होना चाहिए, बाद में 1 and 2, 2, 1. I think that should be the correct order. But from the among the options, I say 3, 5, 4 is the correct sequence. Is that clear? Please tell me. Can we move to the next question? D is the best choice, definitely. Among the given options, D is the best choice. That's it. So let's move to this next question. Question number 3. Now, for question number 3, what I can see on the screen that most of you have marked option number 1. No one has marked option number 1. Okay, option number 2, no one has marked. 47% of you have marked this 3. And D is nothing but it is given here 24% of mark and 20%. The rest of you have not attended. Now, it's a Genius Consulting. Okay. Genius Consulting is a boutique consulting firm started by Siris Balram, Rahman and Javier. 4 friends from a premium B schools. They committed themselves to abide by 2 principles: not to indulge in anything unethical and share equally in earnings. Genius Consulting could not get a significant project till the following year. So they were not able to get any project till the following year. When they managed a big one, after Rahman's father referred their firm, here they have been referred their firm to his top management. They formed to his top management. Convinced, after being fathers referred their firm to his top management, convinced of the team talents. Convinced of the team's talent following an impressive presentation. The top management. Now, it is very convinced of the team's talent following an impressive presentation. The top management awarded them the project. Even those 6 other referred teams made presentations. So tell me, they have been awarded this project on the what basis? Purely on the basis of the talent of the team and the impressive presentation. So there were 6 others, but still they got the project because of the impressive presentation, and this is the reason which has been given in the passage. Only because of this reason the top management is awarded. It's not because of the Rahman's father. Okay, that's it. Now, the day following the presentation, they may to decide the way forward for the organization, which of the following choice could be the most appropriate for genius consulting. The correct answer for this question is option number C. Okay. Now remember, they should take up the project. Further, since Rahman had agreed to equal sharing, in the very beginning they have decided that they all are going to share the earnings equally. So they should actually share the equally. Now, if you are saying that he is not entitled to finder's fees, that's perfectly okay. Like someone has you and marked this one, they should take up the project as the referred help them survive. Rahman should be paid finder's fees. Now, always remember one thing: whenever there is a project, okay, there are 4 persons are involved. So in this case, Rahman has brought the project. Okay, because her father has given. It might be possible on certain occasions series can be the main person who is bringing the project in the company, or maybe Balram is the main project from the company. So what will happen in that case? Every time that someone, because it's their job to bring some project to their company. So you can't say that each and every project that since that person has brought the project, so this will be paid the finder's fee. So that's why the option number D is the wrong answer. Okay. They have been awarded the project purely on the basis of their talent. It has been given and the presentation. So is that clear to all of you now? Because you are not favoring to anyone. Otherwise, har baar favor karna padega. Can I move to the next question? Okay. Now it says, Mrs. Viswas, question number 4. Again, it seems to be very easy question. Mrs. Viswas to retire in 1 year after serving in the construction department of the Gujarat government for more than 30 years. Okay. After retirement, she wanted to spend her retired life along with Mr. Viswas. Okay. Now, one of the things which I'm going to highlight here is after serving the construction department. So, Mrs. Viswas is involved in the construction department. That is important. Okay. And that too for more than 30 years. After retirement, she wanted to spend her retired life along with Mr. Viswas, a retired school teacher in a small town of Kerala. They had 2 children, both studying in Bangalore. The Viswas was wished to construct a house in Kerala with their livestock. The couple gathered information about owning a house in Kerala. They had 4 options. Take a buy a fully furnished house from a big developer, buy a semi-furnished house and develop it, furnish it, get a local unregistered contractor to construct a house and furnish it. Mr. Viswas, with inputs from the family, could supervise the construction of a house back in Kerala by employing the best material, engineers, masons, and laborers. Okay. Which option could ensure the best control of, now that is simple, best control of quality of construction for the vessel, best control of quality for this year. And what I can see here is for this question number 4, all of you except one person, ठीक है, जितने लोगों ने आज थे यहाँ पे, everyone except one person has marked option number D, and that's the correct answer. So there is one person who has not attempted this question. Otherwise, everyone is right, 100%. Okay, so the 4th option would ensure the best quality. Best quality to definitely take care of, because you are going to take care of everything. Everything is going under your supervision, so definitely you will get a very quality product in that case. So anyone want me to discuss in details other options? Zarurat nahi hai na? It's a very straightforward, very easy. Now, question number 5. Let's see. Okay, here, except two of you, everyone has marked option number B, which is the correct answer. Okay. All of you had marked. Just guys, give me a minute. Okay, so like I told you, except two of you, everyone has got the correct answers. And which of the following additional information would improve the chances of the third option being preferred? And what is the third option? That get a local unregistered contractor to construct the house and furnish it. ठीक है ना? इसके फेवर में कि मेरा आंसर फोर्थ से थर्ड ऑप्शन हो जाए. So among local property holders, the contractor in the third option enjoys a good reputation. That's right. Very good. Only one of you had left this question. One of you had marked option number D here. Mr. Viswas cannot stay back alone to supervise the construction. That is a very, very negative statement. D से कुछ होगा. ठीक है. Now, D, those who have marked D, that Mr. Viswas cannot stay back alone to supervise the construction. So if Mr. Viswas cannot stay back alone to supervise the construction, so in that case, I think it is actually supporting the first and second statement. Yes or no? Those who have marked D. कि अगर मैं सुपरवाइज नहीं कर सकता, कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता, तो इट्स बेटर दैट आई शुड गो एंड डायरेक्टली बाय द हाउस. ओके, so it is supporting first and second. So most of you are right. Great. Let's move to the next question. Sixth, the Kerala government recently announced a policy. In case of a major quality infringement, the builder will pay a penalty of 50%. So if there is a quality infringement, the builder is going to pay a penalty of 50% of the price of the house in addition to the price of the house. Okay, to the client within a year of notice. Bank in ascending order, options that would ensure control of quality. That would ensure ascending order. Okay, ascending order. So 53% of your mark option number C. So 53% of your mark option number C is for mixed taxation. And 24% of your mark is 6%, 6%, and 6%. Okay, question number 6. All right. And the correct answer of this question is actually option number C. So most of you are right. Let's discuss. The question is here, rank in ascending order the options that would ensure control of quality. Now remember, if the builders are forced to pay penalty for bad quality, so there is a very high chances, high probability that they are going to deliver a very good quality house. Okay? But it would be difficult to force the penalty on the unregistered builders. Please tell me yes or no. Because if the government is going to force this one, so definitely there is a chance that okay, the builders will make a very good building and everything. But can they force it on the unregistered users? जो भी unregistered है मेरे पास, which is statement number 3, local unregistered contractor. ठीक है ना? So local unregistered contractor, they will probably not be eligible for all these things. So 3 is should come in the first, and there is only one option, that is 3 is coming in the first. So that's why you're answering option number C. It should always start with 3, and there is only one option. So आगे check करने की जरूरत नहीं. Is that clear to all of you? Any doubt? 3 is not going to ensure the quality. So let's move. How many of you have got all 3 correct of this set? Okay. So what I believe is that among the first 4 questions, जो भी थे, the easiest one is probably question number 1. बहुत ही simple था. Then question number not 3 तो नहीं कहूँगा, ठीक है. Question number 4 and 5. So among the first 6 questions, 1, 4, 5 is the easiest one, which almost 100% accuracy. Now let's discuss it. A pastor had eaten at a restaurant with a troop of 10 and his family. It is a norm to tip the waiter, and about 20% of the waiter's salary comes from this tip. However, while paying the bill, the pastor crossed out the automatic 18% tip charge for parties of more than 8 and wrote, God gave 10%. Why do you get 18%? Okay? Give God 10%. Okay, about this semester. The chattering waitress at the restaurant posted a photo of this on the social media. She was subsequently fired. Okay. She was subsequently fired for violating company's policy on customer privacy. This would be understandable if, now that is, if the restaurant had not posted just 2 weeks ago a customer receipt. That was contemplated. So what the restaurant owner is doing, okay, when someone was praising, so then in that case is not, he didn't thought about the customer privacy, and they shared this particular post on the Facebook and everything. But when someone has written a wrong thing and then they have shared it, so it actually is a bad thing. So social media and social activists came heavily upon the management ambivalent stand and the firing of the inspectors. Okay, ambivalence, I hope that you understood. And the firing of the waitresses. ठीक है. ये दो reasons थे that they are heavily upon this management. In response, the company posted a notes on their social media page defending their action. This quickly drew over 10,000 comments, mostly negative, to which the management started responding by posting the same note over and over again. There were also accusations of the company deleting negative comments and blocking users. This restaurant also experienced a sizable drop to their footfall. Okay. First one, what was the main cause for the situations become unmanageable? Okay, what was the main cause? Okay, can you see the main cause was nothing but it was the firing of the waitress, because social media and social activists came heavily upon the management ambivalent stance and the firing of the waitress. So I think the answer for question number 7, let me see, most of you, except 3 of you, all of you had marked option number D, which is actually nothing but correct answer. That's right. The answer is option number D. The management for giving out disproportionate punishment to the waitresses. Some of you had marked option number B also, the waitress for violating customer privacy. No, the people are not agree. People, okay, most of the people who are commenting negative, who are posting negative comments, or they are coming, social activities who are coming on to this one because of the firing of the waitresses. That is the main reason. So the answer is of course option number D, not for violating customer privacy. Can I move to this one? You can say that, okay, waitress might have committed an offense. Okay, waitress has committed an offense, okay, by posting that. But the people, but uske liye jo punishment tha, that is very, very harsh punishment, that you are simply firing the waitresses. Okay. Okay. 8. The downward spiral continued for the restaurant as the management persisted in defending their action and argued with those who criticized them. By the following week, the original post had generated over 18,000 negative comments. Okay. Which of the following is the best way forward for the restaurant at this? So 18,000. Okay. And for question number 8, most of you had marked, except 3 of you, almost everyone has marked option number B, which is the correct answer. Almost everyone is correct. Apologize to and reinstate the waitresses and ask her to apologize for her breach of customer privacy and post it. So that is perfectly okay. इसमें किसी को doubt है? Now remember one thing: waitress was punished in a disproportionate manner. Basically, इतना harsh decision नहीं लेना चाहिए था waitress के लिए. So probably waitress can apologize and they should reinstate the waitress, and the issue will be get resolved. किसी और ऑप्शन में डाउट है क्या? Almost everyone has marked option. Can I move to the next question? Pakka, anyone has any doubts? Option C. Reinstate the waitress provided she apologizes for her breach of the. Why provided she? Why is provided she apologizes for the breach of? Is the issue which is happening here? Raghu and Rohit, tell me. Is it because of the customer privacy or because the waitress has been fired? Tell me. बताओ रघु क्या था? Waitress को फायर किया था, उसके कारण ये इश्यूज हो रहे हैं, or because of the breaching of the customer privacy? Yes. So why should that provided she apologizes for her breach in the contract? Why? ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ना. You know, okay, I agree with you that waitress is wrong to display customer details here. Okay, but that shouldn't be a condition that, okay, that first she should apologize, then only they can reinstate the waitress. When you say reinstate, then you can ask her to apologize for her breach of customer. नहीं, there is a fault, na? Rohit, in the option number A, and salary on the ground that she was never at fault in the first place. It was a fault. You cannot simply post anything. There is a customer privacy. You cannot post whatever the customer has written there directly. Okay. So most of you have got it right, 7th and 8th. Now here, now this. Analyze the following caselet and answer the question number 9 and 10. So set up 2 questions. Let me see how many of you got it right. For question number 9, okay, a college campus with a population of around 2,000, of whom 200 were children, 1,200 were this one and this. The campus has 2 big gates opening out to a city. There are 400 cars and 500 motorbikes inside the campus. The residents relied on these vehicles to visit the city located 10 kilometers away. Now, with land within campus becoming scarce, the chief administrator found the growing demand for parking lot difficult to handle. Okay. Growing demand for parking lot difficult to handle. The faculty, staff, and students wanted increased parking space. In the past 6 years, the parking requirement on campus had doubled. Okay. Parking requirement on campus had doubled. The CA found it inappropriate to construct parking lots. Take a day from inappropriate to construct parking lots from the student space, even though those with the vehicles may not complain. Besides creating parking problems, the CA felt that these vehicles added to the pollution and made residents less responsible towards each other. The risk to the children and the elderly because of overspeeding. Therefore, the CA wanted to reduce the number of vehicles in the campus. So they want to reduce the number of vehicles inside the campus. Many faculty members, staff, and staff members, however, felt that the demand for more parking space was natural as vehicles were required to go to the market, railway station, airport, and inter-district bus terminal, all located in the city. They also tell CA that the elderly, sick, and toddlers relied only on these vehicles. After listening to all these stakeholders, the CA wanted to solve these problems while ensuring the campus remained responsible. They wanted to solve these problems. Which of the following actions could best satisfy all these stakeholders within the campus? And what I can see here is 71% of you had marked option B, which is correct answer. So again, majority of you are right. That let all vehicles be parked in a college managed space outside the campus. So that way you are actually, remember one thing, it has been already given. Like after listening to all stakeholders, the CA wanted to solve this problem. Okay, so they have been already listened to all the stakeholders. So someone has marked, okay, no one has marked. So option number C to वैसे भी नहीं हो सकता bring all stakeholders because they have already discussed each and everything. Okay. A lot of you had marked this one, option number, to reduce carbon footprints, only pooled vehicles should be allowed to operate inside the campus. Okay. But if you compare option number B and D, okay, so option number B or D को अगर मैं compare करता हूँ, ठीक है, because option number D, it is not addressing the issues of the parking lot and the emergencies. I come into it. Among the option B and D, ठीक है, option B is better because option D, it is only talking about reducing the carbon footprints, but it is not talking about the parking problems, concern of the parking lot and the emergencies में क्या करेंगे for the older people. So that's why option number B is better than option number D. Clear है? Is that clear to all of you? Those who marked option D, please tell me. Because most of you have marked only B and D. Can I move ahead to the next question? Please tell me. Ashish, doubt clear हो गया तुम्हारा? Okay. हाँ, क्या doubt है? I marked option 2, but what in doubt that there are no info. ठीक है, there is no info given related to the electrical vehicles, but why should I give it here? We already know that the battery operated vehicles, ठीक है, battery operated vehicles create less pollution in comparison with the petrol and diesel cars. ना तो उसकी देने की जरूरत क्या है? पता है या नहीं पता है? That nowadays we are going towards the electrical cars. Most of the companies are bringing electric cars. Probably by 2030 in India, you won't find any diesel or petrol cars. It's going to be all electric. Can I move ahead? 10th. For 10th, 53% of you marked option 1. ठीक है, 29% of you have marked option 0, 6%, and 6%. Which of the following should be the best option to increase revenue? The concern here is what? Option to increase revenue, at the same time decrease carbon footprint and satisfy all these stakeholders. तीनों चीज होनी चाहिए. They should be able to increase the revenue as well as carbon footprint and this. So the correct answer for this question here is okay. Which of the following? The correct answer for this question is, of course, option number A. Make substantial collection from vehicle entering or leaving the campus. So basically, you are also getting revenues we generate and construct a parking lot outside the campus. Okay, so if you are drawing it outside the campus, so parking की जो problems है वो भी solve हो जाएंगे and decrease का. So option number E. So some of you had marked option number E. Let me go through a lot of you. Let all vehicles be parked in a managed space outside the campus, while battery-operated vehicles parked at the two gates can be placed inside. So in option number E, it is decreasing the carbon footprint. It is decreasing the carbon footprint, but then in that case there is no revenue at all. It is able to reduce the carbon footprint. It will also satisfy stakeholders. But there is no increase in revenue. So it is taking care of two things, but there is no increase in the revenue. अब option number A, I can tell you one thing. Make substantial collection from vehicles entering or leaving campus. So definitely it is going to revenue. And since you are going to charge a substantial collection, if you are going to charge a substantial collection, so what will happen in that case? So it is basically entering inside the campus. It is going to be very, very costly. So that can reduce the carbon footprint. Then in that case, okay, the lot of people will not enter inside the campus. They will probably park their car outside. So in that case, they are actually decreasing the carbon footprint in that case. Because it happens whenever you can see there are a lot of, whenever there is, so at some places, if there is a toll charge, so a lot of people wanted to avoid the toll charge and they do not actually travel in that particular route. They look for some other alternative. So उसमें traffic कम हो जाता है उसके कारण. Okay. Is that clear to all of you? So that's the answer is option number A. So what is clear? Carbon footprint कैसे decrease हो सकता है? You are actually discouraging people. In option number A. Okay. Question number 11 to 13. Okay, just give me a minute. Am I audible to all of you? Now just Giri Ranjan, an unemployed youngster from Kumbakonam, and unemployed from Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu, visited Singapore where his school friend worked as a software engineer. In Singapore, Giri Rajan realized that there were a lot of Tamils in Little India's area. He soon assessed that there were very few restaurants, serving authentic Tamil food and decided to set up Giris in Little India, serving authentic Tamil food in traditional banana leaf. I'm just going to highlight few points here, which I'm going to use later. Tamil food, serving this one. Customers love the food. So basically, the customer loved this Tamil food. Very soon, word is spread about the good quality food. So already the quality is very good, served in a traditional way. Giri Rajan expanded operation, recruiting 10 employees, all Tamils. 6 months later, Giri Rajan realized that a lot of Kannadiga and Telugu customers started visiting the restaurant along with their Tamil friends. One day, a Kannadiga customer looking for Devangiri Beni Dosa suggested that it may not be a bad idea for Giri Rajan to serve Karnataka and Andhra cuisine along the Tamil. With time, the popularity of the restaurant kept soaring. As a result, a lot of Malays, Indonesians, and Chinese started visiting the restaurant. His software engineer friend advised to cater to the customer of all nationalities. Despite his desire to go grand, Giri Rajan realized he did not have enough money to get extra space anywhere in Singapore and Bangalore. One day, while assessing the business, he realized that the restaurant had 90% occupancy rate during peak hours and 40% during the non-peak hours. Both figures were increasing with time. So, question number 11. So, for question number 11, most of you had marked option number C, 41% of you marked. 41% of you had marked C, which is the correct answer. So let me highlight that and I discuss the other options. Some of you had marked option B, include Karnataka and Andhra. Now, first of all, you need to understand one thing. During the peak hours, business had already reached 90% of utilization. During the peak hours, business had already reached 90% utilization. And it is also improving. Also, it is going to improve. That is given in the last paragraph, if you look at it. Both figures were increasing. So there is already a 90% occupancy rate during the peak hours, and it is keep improving. And also he has a space constraint. He don't have any space. He's not able to get some extra space. So depending upon that, you need to show. So include Karnataka and Andhra cuisine in the menu. Include Indonesian and Chinese cuisine in the menu. Those who had marked A, include Karnataka and Andhra, and someone who had marked Indonesian and Chinese. Expand to include either Karnataka and Andhra cuisine or Indonesia and Chinese. Include Karnataka and Andhra cuisine as well as Indonesian and Chinese. So I think it's better that we should concentrate only on the Tamil food क्योंकि उसकी already काफी sell हो ही रही है. और space constraint है. It is 90% of the space has been already utilized occupancy, and see he doesn't have got any extra space. So what's the need of introducing few more things? So that way the answer option number C is better. Is that clear to all of you? Any other doubts in any of the other options? Because if you started selling some other one, so you might be, your current focus will not be able to focus completely on that. Your mind will be get diverted in some other things. Or still things are there. So there is no point actually. And again, another reason is, अरे नॉन पीक आवर्स में 40% है तो इसका मतलब क्या करें फिर बोलो प्रभु मास्टर and is the what's the guarantee that he'll be very successful in the
Karnataka and Andhra cuisine as well as Indonesian and Chinese cuisine, because he has not got any kind of the experience in those type of the cuisine. He's from the Tamil Nadu. He has got most of the experience in that particular area. And also try to understand whenever he try to make some changes here, so that is going to incur him a lot of cost. But उसका जो फायदा होने का चांसेस है, ठीक है, if he decided to include Karnataka and Andhra cuisine, so a lot of cost is involved, but what is the return benefit of this? Not even more than 10%. ठीक है ना? So it just keep on adding so many things, but still return भी तो आना चाहिए ना? And there is a non-peak hours. So non-peak hours में लोग तो already नहीं आते हैं, ठीक है? Peak hours means what? You can see that, for example, during the peak hours program, I can take an example of weekends. Weekends, if you go to any restaurant, they are always full. But what will happen to them during the weekdays? Just by adding certain things extra, does it mean that people will start coming during the non-peak hours? You know? Usually people will come when they are free, or maybe okay. So I hope that it is clear. And Akshay has also said उसके पास money नहीं है तो expand कैसे करेगा? Oh, that's right. Question number 12. 12 says Girirajan started analyzing his quarterly customer data to assess growth opportunities. He discovered that 20% of his customers are Canadian. Many of them were requesting for a few Karnataka. He was not sure if it was a good idea to serve Karnataka. He wanted to experiment. So now remember, he wanted to experiment only before taking the final call. Which of the following options will be worth experimenting in the next format? So whatever he is doing, he is simply for the experimental option. So for question number 12, most of you, 59% of you had marked option number, which is a correct answer. Which is a correct answer. Add-ons. Remember one thing, that the important thing here is everything is doing for the experimental basis. So on experimental basis, so there is no point putting that particular option or offering that cuisine and putting it in the same menu. Because experimental है, so it's better that their menu should be different menus should be there for that particular. Someone else says serve Karnataka dishes as and when requested by the customers without the menu dish. So in that case, actually people are not aware about this Karnataka cuisine in that case. पता ही कैसे चलेगा? मैं just वहाँ पे आके बैठता हूँ, there is no menu or anything. So how will I came to know okay that the Karnataka dishes are also available there? ठीक है ना? So that's why the answer can't be there. First of all, remember one thing: the customer should be aware about that. And it is also for the experimental purpose. So customer will be aware when you, so option number E satisfies both the criteria. Customer will be aware, and since you are putting it in a separate menu, so it's on the experimental basis, you are not putting it in the menu. Clear? Can I move to the next question? So इससे ये भी पता चल जाएगा ना where people are actually interested in buying that product. Here the product is that food. Girirajan experimented with Karnataka food for a fortnight. He collected sales data for Karnataka food along with the trend of overall sales for the last 7 years. Which of the following data sets, if true, will give Giriraj greater confidence to continue serving Karnataka later? So first option. Now, first of all, if you look at here, sales trend coming down, sales trend remains same, sales trend remains same. So over the week, the sales trend will remain same even by introducing the Karnataka food. The sales trend is remaining same. But in the first two cases, the trend is in both the cases, the overall sales is increasing. Yes or no? So in both the cases, the overall sales is increasing. So can I say A and B are in any case any day better than C, D, E? Yes or no? क्योंकि ओवरऑल सेल्स इंक्रीज हो रही है, सो ओवरऑल सेल्स इंक्रीज हो रही है, सो दैट गिव मी अ चांसेस ओके दैट पॉसिबिलिटी यही होंगे. एंड अमंग ए एंड बी, बी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन बी थ्रू आउट इट इज अ कांस्टेंट, बट इन ऑप्शन नंबर ए एवरी डे इट इज इंक्रीजिंग. So every day it is increasing as well as overall sales is also increasing. So that gives me a good confidence that okay, that since the sales for the Canada food is every day it is increasing as well as over sales is also increasing, so it's better that I should continue. So the best option is option number A, which 53% of you got it right. Any doubts to anyone? Everyday sales is increasing as well as total sales is also increasing. In option A. 14, 15, 16. A university coach was asked to select teams in 3 sports: shooting, cricket, and snakes and ladders. The honest and keen observer, head boy of the school, informed the coach that he had observed 100 students playing the 3 games: shooting, cricket, and snakes and ladders. In shooting, all students were given 100 chances to hit the target. In cricket, a batsman posed a maximum of 100 balls, provided he did not get out. In the snakes and ladder, every student could play 100 matches, one each with the other and the one against the computer. In shooting, a player got 1 point for hitting the target and 0 point for missing the target. In cricket, a batsman gets 1 point for hitting the ball and 0 point for missing it. In a snakes and ladder, a person got 1 point for winning the game and 0 for losing. To coach utter surprise, the distribution of points across all their 3 games was the same. It was as follows. Clear? Now, again, he can keep hitting the balls until he did not get out. That line is important. Score this points, score this. The coach has to select a team of 11 individuals. Which of the following option is the best way to select snack and ladder? Now, when you are playing a snack and ladder, it's a very mixed reaction. Other to snack and ladder, I'm sure that you all have played the Ludo. Snack or ladder खेला है क्या? कभी भी? So when you are playing a snack and ladder, ठीक है? How do you play the game? Whether you use your own brain or whether you use some skills, or it simply depends upon the outcome of the dice. इस पर depend करता है. Whether you are winning the game or losing the game, it depends on what factor. Okay? It simply depends on the outcome of the dice. So does it involve any kind of these skills? No. It is basically based on the luck. Can I say it is basically based on the luck? No skills is needed here. So now tell me which is the best option. The answer of this question is option number E. The coach can ignore the data in the table and randomly pick any players. Why? Because it does not involve any skill set. Pakka, clear hai? Any doubts to anyone? Can I move to the next question? And surprisingly, only 24% of you have got it right. So I say yes, it's a confusing question. A lot of you have left more than 50%. 50. Which of the following is the best way of selecting the shooting team? Now you are selecting the shooting team. So if someone is hitting the target, so out of the 100 chances, you are getting 100 chances of hitting the target. And let's say out of 100 cases, if you are getting most of the time you are getting hit. So does it involve any skill set? Or is it based on luck or it involves a skill set? Yes. Totally based on the skills. So in that case, the coach should, the answer of this one is the coach should select both the students in 90 to 99 range. The coach should select all the students in 80 to 99 range. Option number 1. Why 80 to 99 range? Because 80 to 99 range, there are a total of 11%. 9 plus 2, 11%. So if you are in 80, if you are 80 points, like 90 points, if you are getting 90 points or more than 80 points, so it means, yes, you are very skillful. That is the particular reason that you are getting this. Clear? Any doubts to anyone in question number 50? Pakka? Coming to question number 16, let's talk about it. Which of the following option is the correct statement for picking up the cricket team? Now, if you pick up the cricket team, I need to pick up the cricket team. Now, for example, if I must have lots of matches, it might be possible that the one day, despite having a good skill set, it might be possible that one day Dhoni hits a century and the other day Dhoni is out for 0. हो सकता है ना? Yes or no? Or Virat Kohli is hitting a century, on another day Virat Kohli is hitting only 10, or another day he is hitting only 0. Okay. So now tell me, what should be the answer of this one? The coach should never select the player in this 0 to 9 points. The coach should never select the players from this range. The coach should, at times it happens, the person who comes in the last, that person also hits the century. Yes or no? The person who comes for batting at 8th or 9th position here. So the correct answer of this question is option number E. None of these. None of the above. Okay, because remember one thing, a player has to stop batting when he gets out. Okay, it is given. Okay, stops batting. So in fact, so we can say that there is no guarantee that even the batsman who is very good batsman, okay, that he's going to play he's going to hit all of them, all the 100 balls. Okay, उससे पहले भी out हो सकते हैं, even if they are very good. So it is very difficult on the basis of that. Any doubt? Can I move to the next question? So actually, starting में देखिए काफी confusing लगता है. These three questions. 70. %41% of you had marked option number D, which is the right answer. As a newly started organization in the IT sector, Sacha IT is a fast-growing 400-employee organization. It said Sacha Kumar believes in building an organization driven by the humility. Okay. Building an organization driven by the humility. Which of the following policies could help him to achieve this? Okay. What do you mean by the term humility? Humility is basically, you can say, the quality of not being proud of being perfect, as you are aware of your limitations. Yes, a very down to earth person. Okay, or not being proud of being very perfect, and you know that what are your limitations and everything. Okay. So, in fact, in every option, if you look at here, employees SAM in their annual evaluation form be asked to acknowledge 3 of their shortcomings, overcome which will make them better. So in almost all the employees, it is all the options focus on the awareness of yourself. Yes or no? In almost all the options, it is nothing but it is focused about the awareness of yourself. But except there is only one option which is taking care of everyone. Everyone beginning from the such shall be asked to share 3 of their weakness in the public forum. All the persons who are in the part of that company taken. No one is going to be left out. So A can't be the answer. Employee said. So here you are focusing only on the employees. Okay. Not on all everyone. Employees shall be asked to share with their peers 3 shortcomings they had noticed about their peers. So in that case, basically they are commenting only on their peers, but not on themselves. The immediate superior would suggest 3 shortcomings their subordinates have to work on a given period. So immediate superiors, subordinates को बोल रहे हैं, but who is going to take care of these about the superiors? But option number D is equal for everyone in the organization. So that's why the answer is option number D. Is that clear to all of you? Can I move ahead? $80. For question number 18, most of you, 59% of you have marked option number A, and that's the right answer. 59% of you have marked. Got it. It says Principal Maheshwari of Big School of Management is facing a problem that calls for a quick action. She received an anonymous mail. Now remember one thing, that she received an anonymous mail one day, possibly from one of the students, complaining about outdated syllabus, medical teachers, and poor choice of question paper. So if if I'm receiving the anonymous mail, how will I sure that this mail is sent to me by the students? Anyone can write a mail. Yes or no? Because if you are anonymous, there is no guarantee that that person is actually a genuine person. So कुछ भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Remember one thing. So, which of the following is the best course of action available to principal? She should invite students to discuss any problem openly, one-on-one or in a small group. Promise to act them, but firmly condemn the culture of this. Yes, she should always condemn the culture of anonymous because you actually do not know what is the problem है. तो ये तो आंसर नहीं होगा. किसी और ऑप्शन में डाउट है? This is a very easy one. Any other options in which you have doubt? B, C, D, E, please tell me all of you. Rohit, Mayank, Akshay, Subhashish, Shruti, Atul. And also people should not be afraid. The students should not be afraid of coming forward. Whenever they are in doubt, it's better that they should come and discuss with the teacher. From 19 to 21, चलो देखते हैं. Very very interesting है. Shyam prepares and sells piping hot puri and sabji from 7 to 9 a.m. ठीक है. Sabji. So sabji is going to take 30 minutes and it can be served to 12 people. Okay, I'm writing down everything. It takes him 10 minutes to prepare 2 plates of puri at a time. Puri, how much? 2 plates of puri. Time taken is 10 minutes. Okay? While the cost of a plate of puri, cost is nothing but that is rupees 10. Okay? For 1 plate. Okay? While the cost of a plate is the price is rupees 20. Okay. Selling price is nothing but rupees 25. Puri stays hot for only 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Take it hot for 5 minutes. Take it hot for 5 minutes के लिए hot रहता है. ठीक है. Puri stays hot for only 5 minutes after preparation. While sabji stays hot for 30 minutes. So sabji is going to stay hot for 30 minutes. Hot रहेगा. Okay. It takes 10 minutes to reheat the sabji. Reheat 10 minutes. ठीक है. And then again further 30 minutes के लिए वो गर्म रहेगा. If he brings a handi of hot sabji from home, the transport cost would be rupees 50. ठीक है. So home, ठीक है, hot sabji from home is going to cost a hot sabji from home. It is going to cost him how much rupees? That is rupees 50. Okay. It can also stay hot for 30 minutes, excluding the transportation time. And in that case, it is also going to be hot for 30 minutes. Remember. Okay. Currently, every 20 minutes, 5 plates are ordered. So, 5 plates in 20 minutes. हर 20 मिनट में 5 प्लेट ऑर्डर होते हैं. That is given. All unsold quantities are distributed at cost after 9:30. So the first question, and the answer for this question is a similar type of this question has appeared, I think. इस साल CAT में भी आया था एक LRDI में. Yes, that's it. So let me see इसका आंसर क्या है, पहले बता देता हूँ. चेक कितने लोगों ने सॉल्व किया. Question number 19. Okay, most of you have left. The correct answer of this question is option number C. Only 2 of you have got it right. So they will be right. Let me see. Find the maximum number of plates of puri sabji Shyam can sell in the first hour of the business. First hour of the business he can sell maximum. ठीक है. मुझे maximum number of he can sell. I do not need to worry about, yes, that's right. I do not need to worry about the cost price, costing and everything. We just sell maximum quantity. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it here. Can you say starting at 7 o'clock? So bring sabji from home. Yes or no? एक हांडी सब्जी घर से लेकर आ जाए because it is going to save a lot of time. You all agree with me? Because I need to maximize the number of plates. तो कुछ सामान घर से लेकर आ जाओ. ठीक है. It will be hot for 30 minutes. So remember, it will be hot for 30 minutes once he brings it. So starting from 7 to 7:10. ठीक है. Starting from 7 to 7:10, he can sell Okay, he can cook how many puris? 2 plates of puris. Yes or no? So at 7 and 10, exactly at 7 and 10, he can 2 customers can be served. Yes or no? Please tell me. You all agree with me? 7 to 7:10 in 10 minutes, prepare 2 plates of puris, and at 7:10 serve 2 plates of puris. So 2 people can be served here. Okay. Then again I can say from 7:10 to 7:20. Again, prepare 2 plates of puris, and these 2 plates of puris can be served to 2 people, 2 more people. So that is 2 people here. हर 20 मिनट में 5 होनी चाहिए, ठीक है, यहाँ पे 4 लोगों को मैं सर्व कर सकता हूँ. Then again from 7:20 to 7:30. ठीक है, so 7:20 to 7:30, what I can do here is from 7:20 to 7:30. ठीक है, again 2 more people, prepare 2 plates of puris and serve to 2 people at 7:30. अब ये half an hour हो गया, तो can you say the sabji has become cold now? So I need to reheat the sabji, and reheating the sabji, it is going to take how much time? Please tell me. Reheating the sabji is going to take how much time? 10 minutes. So I can say 7:30 to 7:40. ठीक है, reheat sabji, because the sabji can be served to 12 people. Till now we have served only 6 people. So reheat the sabji after that. ठीक है, then 7:40 to 7:50. ठीक है, again 2 people will be served. 7:40 to 7:50, prepare 2 plates of puris, and then sabji अभी hot ही रहेगा. Sabji will remain hot from 7:40 to 8:10, आधे घंटे तक. After 10 minutes, आधे घंटे तक के लिए hot रहेगा. So till 8:10, I do not need to prepare a sabji. So 7:40 to 7:50, again 2 people, and then 7:50 to 8 o'clock. Again 10 minutes for preparing 2 plates of puris, and 2 more people can be served. So that's why the answer is nothing but that is 10. The first hour, 7 to 8. So the correct answer for this question is 10. Any doubts to anyone? Can I move to the next question? Can't it prepare before 7? नहीं, 7 बजे वो स्टार्ट करेगा, तो 7:10 तक he will prepare 2 plates of puris. So if he is preparing 2 plates of puris, तो 7:10 पे वो 2 लोगों को सर्व कर सकता है ना. I'm not saying serving. This 7 to 7:10 is 7:10. It is basically the preparation time, and at 7:10 he is serving 2. At 7:20 he is serving 2. At 7:30 he is serving 2. Okay. Not between 7 to 7:10 is the preparation time, and after that it is. And Rachit, you were saying that can't he? कहाँ गया रचित ने? Can't he prepare before 7? ठीक है, before 7 बना सकते हो, but कैसे बनाओगे before 7? उसकी दुकान सुबह ही खुलती है ना, hot sapuri and hot sabji देगी, तो 7 AM से वो सारा process start हो रहा है. So definitely you cannot do that everything. Okay. 6:50 से 7 2 plates. 6:50 से 7 2 plates नहीं. यहाँ पे given है ना, the time starts at 7 o'clock, so he will start everything at exactly at 7 o'clock. Prepare करना. So you cannot assume कि let's start at 6:50. You cannot change that, no? Okay, 20. Now Syam Puri Sabji become famous. Now he gets 5 orders every 10 minutes. So he's getting 5 orders every per 10 minutes, and has invested in additional ovens. So there are 2 ovens, that is oven 1 and oven 2. Okay. As he's working along on both the ovens simultaneously, now in any oven, he can work in these ovens. Now in any oven, it takes him 45 minutes to cook 1 handi of sabji. 15 minutes for 2 plates of puri, oven 2 is better. So I can say 45 minutes to cook 1 handi of sabji, 15 minutes for 2 plates of puri, and 15 minutes to reheat the sabji. He can bring only 1 handi from home. घर से वो केवल 1 हांडी लेके आ सकता है. What will be the maximum daily profit? So I need to maximize the daily profit. ठीक है ना? I need to bring or maximize the daily profit. Okay. So what will happen in that case? I say bring sabji from home. That is the first step which I am going to do. Bring sabji from home. Okay. The total cost is nothing but that is rupees 50, but You can save a lot of time, and it is actually, if you are going to serve, how many people can be served? 12 people. Yes or no? The cost is rupees 50 and 12 people can be served. Bring sabji from 4. ठीक है, rupees 50 is the total cost, and here 12 people can be served. So for the 12 people, oven 1 and oven 2. 1 oven, 15 minutes for 2 plates of puris. Okay. So I can say at 750. ठीक है, 7 to 750. ठीक है, 7 to 750. Okay, oven 1 will work, oven 2, दोनों में पूरी बना. ठीक है, prepare puri in both the ovens and then serve it to how many people? 4 people. At 750. Is that clear to all of you? At 750, you can serve 4 people. ठीक है, can I move ahead? ठीक है. Now, again from at 750 to 730. ठीक है, prepare puri, and it can be served to again 4 people. Any doubts to anyone? So this step, please tell me. So 730. अब आधे घंटे हो चुके हैं, तो can you see the sabji is now cold? ठीक है. So till 730 I can serve it to 8 people. So till 730 I need to wait. So after that, ठीक है, I need to reheat. ठीक है. So now reheat sabji. ठीक है. तो अब अगर सब्जी को रीहीट करने में कितना टाइम लगता है? 15 minutes to reheat the sabji. So what will happen in that case? I'm just going to repeat this. ठीक है. So इसमें रीहीट करो, एक ओवन में रीहीट. ठीक है. It is going to take how much time? 730 to 745. 15 minutes रीहीट करते हैं. Because we have served only 8 people and we can serve to 4 more people. Yes or no? You can serve to 4 more people. Yes or no? ये हो सकता है ना? So एक में मैं सब्जी को रीहीट करता हूँ, ओके, और दूसरे में सब्जी बनाने में टाइम क्या लगता है? 45 मिनट. इन दूसरे में आई एम गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर द सब्जी, एंड प्रिपेयरिंग दिस सब्जी इट इज गोइंग टू टेक हाउ मच टाइम? दैट इज 730 टू हाउ मच? 850. ठीक है. एंड हियर व्हाट आई डू again from 745 to 850. आधे घंटे में I can prepare 2 plates of the puris. ठीक है, 2 plates of the puris. So these 2 plates of the puris along with this sabji, ये पूरा का पूरा यूज हो जाएगा. Yes or no? Because already I have reheated it, and after reheating it will be remain hot for the next 30 minutes. Because 745 तक reheat हो गया, और 745 से 850 half an hour. ठीक है, I can prepare 2 plates. Sorry, I can prepare 4 plates. 15 मिनट की 2 साइकिल हो जाएंगे ना? Yes or no? So I can prepare 4 more plates because 4 plates of sabji is remaining. So 4 plates of sabji reheat करूँगा, 4 plates आधे घंटे में पूरी बना के I can serve. So can I say by 8:15 I am able to serve 4 more people? Is that clear to all of you? By 8:50 I will be able to serve 12 people. और अब मेरे पास at the end of the 8:50 I have got a complete sabji. ठीक है, I have got a sabji, ठीक है, which will be hot from 8:15 to 8:45 तक, तो वो hot रहेगा ही रहेगा. ठीक है. Now just start preparing the puris. ठीक है. So 8:15 to 8:30 puri and puri. I can serve 4 more people. Then I can say 8:30 to 8:45. Again, puri and puri. I can serve to how many more people? 4 more people. ठीक है, 4 people. Okay. And then 8:45 to 9. एक में सब्जी को रीहीट करो, वो बची हुई सब्जी है, फिर अभी तक 8 लोगों में सर्व किया, सर्व टू only 8 people. So reheat the sabji, and you can also put puris in the second oven. So 2 more plates of the puris. So what is the maximum amount of the people to whom it can be served? 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 4, 20 plus 4, 22. So total selling price. So selling price is nothing but that is 22 into 25. ठीक है, what is 22 into 45? That is 550. Is that okay? ठीक है, 550. And what is the cost price of all these things here? So cost price, it is going to be equal to how much? 22 plates है ना, so 22 into 10 per plate decimal, and 50 rupees is the transportation charge. ठीक है, so 22 into 10 plus 50, the total cost price is going to be 270. So the profit is 550 minus 270, which is equal to 280. So maximum daily profit is rupees 280. Is that clear to all of you? Any doubts to anyone? So can I move to the next question? How many of you have got it right? Let me see. So question number 20. 12%. So let's move to the next question. 22. It says Shyam's stall was becoming popular by the day. Now he gets 5 customers every 20 minutes. After buying a second oven, he acquired a helping hand, Aman, at rupees 100 for 2 hours. Aman can cook 1 handi of sabji business. Which of the following options will help Shyam maximize his daily profit if it does not? अब अगर ऑप्शंस देखोगे, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन श्याम शुड डिस्कस दिस, नहीं. श्याम will only prepare puri, Aman will prepare sabji. Shyam will prepare sabji, Aman will prepare puri, and Shyam and Aman will both prepare sabji. So I need to check option number B, C, and D. So it's going to be time consuming. ठीक है, so first case you need to check Shyam and Aman. ठीक है, श्याम को केवल से केवल पूरी बनवाओ और अमन से सब्जी. ठीक है, सेकंड केस श्याम is going to prepare sabji and Aman is going to prepare puri. And the third case जिसमें दोनों कुछ भी बना सकते हैं, श्याम ऐसे. I think by logically, even if I do not try to make the cases and do all the mathematics, I think logically यही होना चाहिए. If both of them are given a chance to prepare both puri and sabji, the time can be distributed effectively. Don't you think so? Time का effective utilization तभी होगा ना जब दोनों कुछ कुछ बना रहे हैं. और it depends. So probably you can make all the 3 cases. You can check with all the 3 cases. You will find out the answer is option number D. Should I do it? या कर लो. You can find out all the cases. मैं अमाउंट बता देता हूँ यहाँ पे क्या आता है एक्सैक्ट वैल्यू. क्वेश्चन नंबर 40. In the first case, there is a profit of rupees 330. Here the profit is nothing but 450 का आएगा और इस केस में जो प्रॉफिट आएगा that is what. So this will be lengthy actually, because here I need to check all the 3 cases. So any doubts to anyone now? Please tell me. हो जाएगा ये सॉल्व करने की जरूरत नहीं. कौन सा वाला क्वेश्चन? क्वेश्चन नंबर बताओ ना. क्रोम वाला क्वेश्चन कौन सा? All of you please calculate your score so that I can tell you the percentile. लीव करने वाला तो तुम्हारे ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. आई थिंक द क्वेश्चंस probably the last question छोड़ने वाला था. That's right. Out of the 3 questions you could have done 2 questions easy and you could have done 2 questions. So if I look at here, what are your scores? Plus 1 and minus 1/4. Please calculate on both scores. 16.52. Okay, I can tell you the cutoff last year for BM program was 76.846. रचित तुम्हारी तो कॉल भी आई थी ना लास्ट ईयर एक्सेस HR में. आई थिंक HR 71.625 percentile. ठीक है. Now here the marks was 8.56 marks. थोड़ा सा इजी था पेपर, बट इफ यू रिमेंबर कल के पेपर में कट ऑफ वाज 8 and today it was 8.56 and this one is 8.02. So how many of you are able to score more than at least 8.02? 12.5 is equal to 7. That's good. Highest score was 18.91. 18.91 at a score of 18.91, 99.99 percentile. ठीक है, and 99 से ऊपर कितना था वो बता दो. At a score of 16, it was 99.95. Okay. I'm just telling you what was the minimum score at which people have got 99 percentile. At a score of 13.5, people have got 99.10. So at a score of 13.5, 99.10%. So anyone who has got more than 13 marks, 13.5 marks, you have got 99 percentile last year. And 98 percentile के लिए minimum marks क्या थे? More than 98. At a score of 12.65, it was 98 percentile. So I hope that you all got it. So any doubts to anyone? All right. So let's end the session. And tonight is the session for XAT 2013 of verbal ability. Now, besides this, there is one more thing which I want to discuss. So ये तो हो गया decision making के सारे sessions. I'll upload the PPTs and this today's session also by evening. अब XAT का BA हो जाएगा 2013. Now I have to discuss XAT 17 quant section discuss करें ना 2016, 15, 14 and 13. So I'll keep it on the next week, not on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. और मैं ये भी कर सकता हूँ कि मैं लास्ट ईयर की सारी वीडियोस आज ही अपलोड कर दूँ, and you can do it on your own. Now you should tell me what do you want. साथ साथ करोगे क्योंकि it depends. You have got now 1 week for the XAT only, exactly 1 week. तो ये तो मैं वैसे अपलोड कर दूंगा 2016-15 QA सेक्शन, ठीक है. और मैं क्लास में इसे अपलोड कर देता हूँ. So those who want to utilize the weekends like Saturday, Sunday को utilize करना चाहते हो तो they can do it on their own and they can go through the last year videos. और क्लास में भी मैं डिस्कस कर लूँगा, ठीक है. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, there will be no lecture. रात को BA का 2013 का पेपर डिस्कस होगा tonight in the, and then later on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So those ये ध्यान में रखना. So I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can do QA section of 2016, 15, 14. इसके अलावा rest you should do it on your own. जो भी पेपर सोचते हैं, सबकी वीडियोस ऑलरेडी अपलोडेड है. जितना भी टाइम मिलता है do that. Okay. Okay. So good night to all. Sorry, not good night. To Delhi children. And happy New Year to all of you in advance. We meet on 2nd of January. मेरी क्लास 2nd जनवरी को रात को राहुल सर क्लास में. ठीक. Okay.
Music